YouTube doesn't care about its creators
at all,
and here's why.
Yeah.
There's no reaction today. We ran today.
Yeah, today's is a little different. It's a little different.
BS.
We're not. I'm gonna keep it transparent with y'all. For one, I don't feel like reacting.
Not at all.
I can't, and I don't believe in putting out content that y'all aren't gonna like. Y'all aren't gonna be happy with.
And we're not gonna like it because we're not feeling it.
Yeah, we're very authentic with our reactions. We don't like putting out fake stuff.
Anyway, y'all might have noticed past couple years, probably started, what was it, around 15, 16, 2015, 2016 probably, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But YouTube started to crack down on the whole community guideline stuff, kids videos and just stuff in general. Yeah. Right? They started to crack down, which is understandable.
100%.
Because it's there are kids on the platform. It has to be safe. And also the advertisers are going to pull out if they don't want to advertise on certain stuff. But there's a point when you start to overdo it
and not care about
the people that's driving the platform. Because the people at the YouTube office, y'all not driving the platform.
Bro, y'all just come in there and type on some computers.
They set it up, obviously. Yeah. The owners created it. Google bought it. Y'all maintain the platform in terms of a technical aspect. Yeah. But in terms of the content,
y'all don't.
Without the people making the content,
there would be no YouTube.
And
it's kind of frustrating because granted, we aren't the cleanest content creators.
Yeah,
we're also not the raunchiest.
Exactly.
And for those people that's going to be in here, and I know you're going to be here, that's saying, "Oh, how about you stop whining? You're stealing content, bro. Get off our channel. Like, just get out of here. You don't belong here."
Yeah, this has nothing to do with just reaction. Yeah. This has to do with anything.
Yeah.
This has to do with anything. So in our case, since we're reactors, it applies to reaction content. But this has to do with anything. And so when we say YouTube is overdoing it, right?
Yeah.
You have community guidelines. You also have YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
I understand that's for the younger. We're talking younger than 10 typically, because a teenager's not going to be on the YouTube Kids app. Yeah. Not at all. So then when you come to regular YouTube, you got community guidelines. You understand them, child safety, language for the most part, sexual suggestive content and stuff like that. Dangerous stuff that could influence people to be doing dangerous and stupid stuff. Stuff like that, hate speech. Some political stuff is even on there, even though the news channels are like regardless.
We'll even do you even one better. If a title seems like it's something dangerous.
Well, yeah, the community guidelines apply to not just the content, but it applies to the title and the thumbnail, the tags. It applies to everything across the board, right? So you got that. It's perfectly understandable to have these community guidelines.
Except when you don't explain them.
Exactly. They're so vague. And since they're so vague, anything can be deemed to violate any small little joke, or if I stood up and I fell right here and we laughed about it, child safety. Freaking say I'm not even a child.
Exactly.
It could be. Yeah. So it's like creators are starting to get these strikes or ads limited on the video or age restricted videos because of these vague community guidelines. Take KSI for example.
Exactly.
KSI, second channel, keeps getting attacked for child safety.
Yeah.
When you hear child safety, it must have been a child, getting seriously injured.
Or doing something unsafe.
No, it's not just that.
Yeah.
It could be
anything. A ball hit him in the head.
A ball. A soft ball hit him in the head. It was funny. Child safety.
Yep.
The child, the funny videos where a kid runs into the glass because the glass is so clear? Child safety. Any of that. Like, literally, anything.
Yeah.
Anything. And the frustrating part is not just that you get hit with this. It's one that is so vague that it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. So we just stopped including children at all. Any minor, not just children, minor that looks younger than 18.
Yeah.
Anything of them getting hurt, any of that, you're done for.
Yeah.
But the second part of that is I don't freaking forgot what I was going to say.
There's another part to it One of the things that's been frustrating me.
Oh, the inconsistency. Is that what I was gonna say?
But on top of that, YouTube has there's a whole editing suite inside of YouTube Studio.
Right.
So you have to timestamp the part of the video that you're claiming is against guidelines. Why the heck is there a trim section if we can't trim out the section? Because the entire video isn't against the guidelines.
Exactly. They actually never tell you what part is against the guidelines. Like, it would be so much better if you could say this part is against community guidelines. But most of the time, it's the AI that's telling you a video is against the guidelines. It's never a freaking manual review.
Yeah, and
even when you request a manual review, it don't seem... Bro, it can be immediate.
Bro.
Like, for example, we just had a second community guideline strike. We appealed it, and it got appealed immediately. That tells me that's not... It's in the appeal, it's supposed to be a manual review, meaning an actual person. It got appealed so fast that it's impossible
for a person
that a person... Exactly. It's impossible. With as many claims and appeals as they get, it was impossible for them to review it and appeal it that freaking fast. I'm not complaining because it was a BS strike, but that tells you that the system is flawed. And like I was saying, the inconsistencies in what's against the community guidelines and what's not. For example, we currently have a strike for something that is against community guidelines.
But the original
I can agree. If you look at it, and you will say it's BS. It's soft as hell.
100%.
But okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But why is the original video still up?
As well as the 35 other reactions to it.
Exactly.
And now, granted, I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like, hey, go flag this, go do this, go take this down. Because that's the game, bro. I'm not gonna do that to anyone else. But it's the reality. It's truly inconsistent, and it begins to look like, okay, bro, well, what the heck is going on? Like, for example, yesterday there we got 6 videos demonetized. Now the craziest part about it, these 6 videos, 4 of them were private.
Exactly.
How are you demonetizing videos that are private?
It's frustrating when you feel like you're being attacked.
Exactly. And
when you feel like you're being when you feel like the system, because it's most likely not an actual human. Yeah. It could be, but it's most likely not an actual human going, well, demonetize that one, demonetize it. It's the freaking inconsistent AI that's going through different channels, whoever, and we feel like we're being attacked. Like, no BS.
Like to keep it a bean, is like you start to question, what the heck do you have YouTube Kids for? If we're a regular content creator channel. We aren't necessarily family friendly,
but we aren't dirty. Like, we
ain't
super dirty.
We ain't grimy. Like, grimy. We cuss and that's just how we are. But it's like YouTube is getting to the point where it's like, okay, you either join us or die. And it's like, well, dang. For one, we don't have a big enough following where we could just pull everybody and go to a different channel. Like, we don't have that kind of pull. And it's just frustrating because you find yourself in a situation where, like, heck, what do we do?
Even if we did have that kind of pull,
we shouldn't have to do it.
You shouldn't have to. And they're still going after people that have that kind of. Exactly. KSI is the biggest example. 17 million subscribers on his second channel, and he's one strike away from being out of there because of some vague community guidelines.
The craziest part about it, if that second channel is terminated and it's connected to the same email, all of them are gone. All of them are gone.
That's no more. And he's so big to the point where if one of his channels getting terminated, he could not create another one because everybody knows who he is.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who he is. So I want to kind of talk about when a video gets limited ads or age restricted. In theory, well, when you hear it, you would be like, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Limited ads, it's not going to earn as much as it earns. Cool. But the problem with that is that, okay, let's say a video is earning $10 a day. Mm-hmm. Limited ads hit it. You would think, okay, it ain't going to earn $10 a day no more. Maybe it'll earn $5 at the most.
30 cents.
No.
30 cents.
No, 2 cents. 3 cents. You can't make me believe that there is no advertisers willing, like there isn't a, you can't make me believe that all 99% of advertisers only want to advertise on family-friendly content.
Exactly.
There's content creator advertisers. There's advertisers that advertise different products that's just for adults. There's all kind of advertisers. You can't make me believe that 99.8% of advertisers only want family-friendly content. Facts. It's not gonna happen. And on top of that, when a video is limited or age restricted, not only does the revenue stop, the views stop. And it shouldn't affect the views, but as soon as, I'll put a screenshot on the screen, as soon as a video is limited or age restricted, the views can be going like this soon as it hits. Straight line, straight across. It's like, well, this video ain't making us no money. We might as well not even promote it no more. And that's exactly what I'm not even going to say that's what it feels like. That's exactly what's happening. Yeah. When I say any video we've ever had that's limited or age restricted, it could be going up. Even viral videos. We've got one right now. Yeah. It's a Family Guy video. It was limited, flat line, just like that. And it's bullshit. It's not fair.
You're gonna have to cut that.
We don't even have to cut that.
Cussing. You have
to
be family friendly.
You have to be family friendly. I can understand hard cuss words, the N word, the F word, the B word. We can't even say donkey or poop or you know what I'm saying? We can't even say where Satan is from. We can't say none of that. It's like you can't be a human.
Yeah, bro.
And still survive on the platform. That's what it feels like. You can't be a human.
And it's very, and to keep it a beat, it's very intimidating because we live off of this. I'm not going back to an only job, bro. I'm not going to a job. Exactly. I'm not. This stop, I stop.
And granted, we're not saying we didn't have plans on diversifying.
But right now
we're a smaller channel. We're trying to get to the point where we can, okay, here's another stream of income. Here's another stream of income. Here's another stream of income. This can still be a large stream, but we still have all of these. Yeah. It's not to that point yet.
At all.
It's you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so freaking frustrating to be going through. And like I said, it feels like we are being attacked for sure.
And then on top of that, it's like the one thing that frustrates me about YouTube that no one talks about, I feel like there should be checks and balances.
Yeah.
For one, the system, YouTube always caters to advertisers over content creators, which is not really understandable, but understandable in the business sense.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you look at it retrospectively, it should be like when content comes up as it needs to be under review, or this is messed up, or this is something. We have tools. You have provided us a whole editing suite. Why not? Why aren't you allowing us to use it?
Exactly.
If there's a whole editing suite for us to use to make videos safe, they even implemented the safe check. And the crazy part is you'll have a video that passes the safe check. When it runs checks, the checks clear it, then somehow it'll still end up limited. And it's frustrating because it gets to the point like, well, what do you want from us?
Exactly. What do you want? What do you want? You literally want us to cater to kids when we're not here to cater to kids.
We're not kid
content creators.
Granted, I love the kids that watch the channel, but come on, bro. Y'all shouldn't be watching the channel.
Y'all shouldn't be watching this. And that's what, I mean, you can put the blame on the creators.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not here to entertain the kids.
Yeah.
So, for one, their parents should be controlling what they watch. And for two, you shouldn't be suggesting it to them.
Yeah.
Granted, it's kind of hard because kids lie about the age when they sign up for accounts, blah, 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 blah.
But still, you find yourself in a never-ending cycle. Now we're at the point is either be family friendly or die.
Exactly.
So we're trying to make sure we can keep our channel.
And I ain't gonna lie, we gotta cut down on cursing.
Yep.
We already cut out when people get hurt in the videos. Like somebody commented the other day, they was like, I highly doubt y'all will get in trouble for a man falling. Yes, we will.
100%.
It's already happened.
100%.
100%. If I step on this, if I stand up and fall and bust my hiney,
terminate.
Out of there. Strike. Guarantee it. Y'all be thinking we playing. Y'all be thinking people be be overdoing it or being No,
YouTube.
It's how it is, bro. You can't be a human. Dark humor. None of that, bro. Half the TikToks you see that are actually funny, dark humor or close to it.
Exactly.
No, that might be bullying. Oh no, that might be this. That might be that. You can't do nothing.
And we have to be very careful. And just, man, it's just hard, bro. It's not like I'm not whining or complaining. It's just more so the reality.
I'm complaining. I'm complaining.
It's the reality. The platform doesn't seem to cater to all content creators. We're not on here doing no weird crap. We not, you got content creators that are making like really weird content.
Exactly. You got some people that go over the top.
Exactly. Bro. And then it's like, how you coming for us and our content? You got naked women doing yoga.
Exactly.
You got fully fledged everything out in the air, and you coming for us?
There's whole meme compilation channels that got sexually suggested thumbnails or some kind of weird thumbnail that shouldn't be up, or meme compilations full of stuff that shouldn't be up, and it stays up. Yet, as soon as somebody reacts to it or anything like that, boom, done. And it's like it's like inconsistent.
Yeah,
it isn't fair, and half of it is bull crap.
Yeah, 100%.
Half of this book, like he said, videos that are private, not even because they're dangerous or we're afraid of something happening. They can be private for just anything. Limited, age restricted.
Prime example. I'll give you a good example.
Oh, I have the perfect example. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're about to go about Kabi, the lane.
Oh, the Kabi lane, but Music Monday. Y'all know Music Monday.
Yeah.
We react to music.
Yeah.
Nerd anime, rap music, or songs, bro.
Limited.
Age restricted and limited.
18 plus.
Because Aaron was in the middle of taking his shirt off on the thumbnail.
YouTube. So, if you're wondering if we're keeping our YouTube career going, I don't know. I don't know.
I wasn't even planning on making a 17-minute video.
Facts.
I ain't gonna edit this. This is just gonna be. It is what it is.
Facts.
It's literally is what it is. It's frustrating. If y'all see us in a video saying we had to cut this out, y'all not supposed to see that anyway. But if y'all see something like that in a video, or if y'all see something got cut in a video,
just know that's why.
That's why, bro. Like no cap. It's really real out here in these YouTube streets, my boy. You can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I understand that you can't just do anything, but at the same time,
there should be limitations.
Yeah, there should be limitations.
Checks and balances.
Exactly, because you can't just, bro. Half the people that work at YouTube find some of this stuff hilarious. They would be dying laughing, and I probably couldn't even say that, but they would be hysterical. Yeah. Half the stuff I see on Facebook, it's stuff you can't even react to on YouTube or put on YouTube, should I say? Because this doesn't just apply to reactors. But that's the situation, man. That's the. It needs to be fixed, like
ASAP.
Like the problem, the problem with the advertisers, they found a solution to that.
But now we have to figure out the rest.
You got to stop from overdoing it.
Cater to the advertisers. You got to cater to.
You gotta. You know what I'm saying? At least it got to be 55-45. At least something. 50-50. It probably will never be 50-50. But come on now.
But yeah, that's gonna do it, y'all. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out, bruh.